Hey, what's going on guys? It's Krisping here with another World War II rant. I know I haven't made a video in a while and I'm sorry for that. I've had some personal stuff to fix and some work to do, but now I'm back. Just after like a week, so it's not that bad, I hope. World War II has gotten a lot of hate from a lot of old school YouTubers and also from a lot of us new guys. But what is it that makes this game worthy of all the hate? As I've said in earlier videos, I actually enjoy the game quite a lot at times, and I think that it could be a really good game with a few adjustments and more maps. Anyway, let's get into my list of the 5 worst things in the latest Call of Duty game. Number 5, the loot boxes. This is kind of a really boring point to have to bring up in a list like this, but it's not only the fact that they have loot boxes, but it's also the content of the loot boxes. Don't get me wrong, I hate loot boxes as much as anyone else, but I'm kind of happy that they have made it so that you can get the new guns through challenges. That is actually quite good, though the challenges are kind of bullshit. You just have to play 50 games to get a new gun, but yeah. But the biggest problem in all of this is the repetitive shit in the boxes. They recycle the same emotes with different names, maybe 4 different names on the same emote, just to fill it out. And the pistol grips. Who the hell wanted cosmetics that you can only watch when you are inspecting the weapon? And there's more than 100 of them. They are so freaking useless. It's just stupid. I'm sorry, I normally don't get so worked up about things like this, but this is really just silly. I don't know, it gets me a little angry, actually, because, yeah, I don't understand it. It's just silly. Number 4, the snipers. The sniping is too easy. I loved the sniping in Modern Warfare 1 and 2, even though it was very easy to use, but in this game it is just so ridiculous. The one-shot area is too big. With the M1903 you can one-shot someone as long as you shoot them above the knee. That is too easy. The scoping time is hilariously fast, and that is without any attachment or perk that makes it faster. And it's just spot on when you scope in. There's no like sway that changes where you scope in. It's so easy to calculate when you're trying to quick scope. And this can be a source of great frustration when you're running around and someone comes around using their sniper as a shotgun. It's not really for me, and I snipe in every other game. I love sniping. I'm a big sniper in Battlefield, and I'm a big sniper in the Call of Duty series as a whole. But here it's not really, it doesn't do it for me. Number 3, the attachments, or lack thereof instead. I know that there wasn't as vast of a variety of attachments in World War II as it is in the modern day, but this game has really cut away the customization possibilities of Call of Duty, and the way you unlock them is so boring. You just have to play with a gun and then you get it sooner or later. I don't know if this is a problem for most people, but I really loved the attachment specific challenges in Modern Warfare 2, where you had to play with the red dot sight to get the holographic, or you had to play with the silencer to get the heartbeat sensor. It gave so much more to the gameplay when you had to learn to play with different attachments, and it really felt so much more rewarding when you got all of the attachments and got the mastery calling card. Number 2, the maps. I've talked about this before and I will not stop complaining about this, because this game could be so much better if they actually put some work into the maps. The maps are so boring and one-sided, most of them feel the same, and there is actually none of the original 9 maps that I feel excited to play on. Instead of like looking at the old COD games, maybe Black Ops, where there was maybe 90% of the original maps were maps I liked to play on. The only maps I didn't like of the original maps was Nuketown, and I think it was Jungle. I didn't like those 2 maps, but that was 2 out of, I don't know if it was 14, 12 or 16, but it was just 2 of the original maps. Here it's all of the original maps. There's none of the original maps I really enjoy playing on. Sainte-Marie-du-Mont is okay at best. Thankfully the 3 maps in the DLC was good and made the future of the game look a lot brighter if they keep up that work, but it's also very sad that the only good maps we have are the maps that you have to pay for. But right now 3 maps isn't really doing it for me either. I pretty much just have to play on the DLC playlist to not get angry at the maps. Yeah, that's kind of where I am with the game right now. Another problem with the maps was that they were too few to begin with, as I said before. But that has been talked about a lot in other videos, and yeah, I'm not gonna talk more about that. And then we have our number 1, and that is the division system. Oh my god. I thought I would like this in the beginning because it looked kind of innovative, but it's only trying to dumb down the creator class experience that most people actually liked in Call of Duty. If we talk about the first thing in all of the classes, the bayonet, for an example, it should be an attachment. It has been an attachment in World at War. Yeah, I think it didn't even count as a normal attachment. You can decide if you wanted it on your gun or if you didn't. In other games, it was something you can choose to have on your rifle if you wanted to. The silencer for the airborne class has been an attachment for all weapons in most Call of Duties. It has always been a normal attachment for the players who want to take a more stealthy approach to the game. Only limiting it to one weapon class is ridiculous, and taking away an attachment that has been in every game since COD 4 just to have it as a perk instead is just evidence of a lack of creativity. The bipod for the armored class. It doesn't really fit in the fast-paced game that is Call of Duty, but if you really need to have it, it could also be a normal attachment, just like the grip. It pretty much has the same effect, only in different circumstances. The sniper focusing for the mountain division, this has been a basic ability in all Call of Duties, and making this into a class-specific ability is just showing that they were out of ideas on this point. Because it's just as stupid as making sprinting an airborne only ability or making crouching a resistance only ability. You get my point. I mean, you shouldn't make something that vital to using a sniper only able for one class. And then for the expeditionary class we have the incendiary shells. I can understand this, but honestly it would work better as an attachment, just like the noob tubes was attachments before, or the flamethrower, or the underbarreled shotgun. It should just be an attachment. The newest one, the tactical knife, which should also be a normal attachment for the pistols. It is not a special ability to be able to hold a knife next to your handgun. That is just silly. The rest of the perks in the classes would fit in a normal 3-perk system. And that system has never really been anything that needed changing. The specialists in BO3 was a better idea, where you just added something new to a winning concept, not changing it out completely. Most of us old school COD players bought this game because we were promised that they were going back to the roots. And even if that might be true in the sense of the particular era, it was not true in the way that the game plays with customization and the reward systems. I hope that Sledgehammer learns from their mistakes and improves for their next Call of Duty. Look to what people used to like and try to work on improving those parts. And if you want to do something new, don't do it half-assed. Go full out and change the whole game if that is your intention. Choose your way. Either you preserve what COD used to be, or you create something all new. Sadly, this game has done neither of those things while it tried to do both. So, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you think that I missed something or I need to rethink any of my points, please leave a comment down below. And if you have anything else to tell me, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and have a really nice day. Bye.